So I made this guy or girl. Got her to this point where she could basically like effectively wear a set, and I gambled her some gear. Like basically I've leveled her to 35 and I've got her geared up pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna stream leveling her to like probably mastery 200 or so, and yeah, just wanted to check my stuff. We're off. Yeah, and that's the method, is teleport out, reset the level by increasing the anomaly and then decreasing it back, and then coming back in. You can keep your kill streak going, which is nice, but the big thing is like, it's just a fast way to get to a bunch of monsters. So once you scramble to like a tile that's pretty dense, an anomaly level that's really dense, that you can clear quickly, you can just do this to do it over and over. And if you're really lucky, you can get enormous kill streaks. Like I've done this to get kill streaks in the tens of thousands. Just not that that is really the most efficient way to level or anything, but I did it just to see how high you can go, or just to see how high I could get, basically. And there's not a lot of spending points in doing this method if you have a good build in mind. Like, I'm going to spend a couple points right now. Right here. I do want to preserve my kill streak, so I messed up. I wanted cold and I went to lightning. Yeah. Nimbus just keeps hitting things for me, so I got a second to reset. And then when I've got 5 skill points right now. When I get to 6, I'm gonna, ooh, yeah, that was a bad affix to stand in the middle of. That exploding bouncy thing hurts. It hurts. I got my 6 points. Just trying to, yeah, I can stand and. Wrong button. There we go. Ooh, see? That thing hurts so bad. I've got another set of gear to wear at level 55. Basically, once I have that on, I'll be a lot more tankier because it's got some health and damage reduction and stuff. Where up to that point, the gear is revolves more around movement speed and damage and stuff, but I can sacrifice some of that. Okay, so we made 55. We'll do the swap now. Much needed too, because this is kind of a mean anomaly. Got some more save. Got that. And like, I'm making this more complicated than it has to be because I want to keep my kill streak going. But that's not really necessary. Like I could easily take 15 seconds and spin my points and stuff like that. But yeah, you see I'm way tankier now because the level 55 gear I equipped, it has like resistance to all and health and damage reduction. What I lose is like one or two spots of critical hit chance, and then I also lose like a few slots that had movement speed basically. But the trade-off is just ridiculous tankiness. I need to spend my mastery points. Basically, as soon as I get to a spot, let's go ahead and spin now. Yeah, that's good. That's actually a pretty big damage increase right there. Whoops, let my kill streak drop. My nose was itching. But see, it was pretty insignificant. Kind of sucks. Would have liked to have got one kill streak all the way. Whoops. Try that again. There. See. I'm realizing that there's not much in the lower half here. I don't think it's worth going down there to start with. Let's see, and then I've got, I think, yeah, 2 weapons at level 70. A main hand and an offhand. Just to get me enough damage And it'll be enough damage to get me through to level 100. At least on this anomaly level. If I was maybe 20 levels higher, I might have to do another weapon upgrade at level 85 or so. But this level's not too hard. See, there's my weapons. And those also have health on them. So, gives me a little more tankiness again. No, they all jumped away. Looks like I've got a bunch of mastery again, so I'll respec in a second. Yeah, don't misclick the level. It screws up the whole thing, and you have to like go up 5 levels to drop at 5 levels. Oh yeah, mastery. Yeah, Nimbus is just so strong. It just takes care of business for you. And this set I'm wearing it's not doing a lot for me in terms of damage. The big thing it's doing is the 2-piece bonus is giving me a 100% chance to proc static and lightning rod. That's where most of the damage is coming from the set. Like it doesn't. Obviously, I'm not using like infinite dot ticks. Like at most, it's getting 1 or 2 on monsters before they die. But the 4-piece has damage reduction, and that's actually doing a ton to help me stay alive. So that's why I'm going for 4 pieces of the set. Or that's why, 4 pieces is really strong here. The damage part of it isn't why. And I'm not looting anything just cause I don't particularly need like level 60, 70 gear or whatever. Even though there's a couple things that could be upgrades, I don't want to bother with enchanting it at this point. Okay, looks like I've got almost 10 mastery points to spend, so I'll dump those in a second. Let me find something that won't instantly die. And I've just got everything on left click. Even the Stormender shield. just so it's easier to activate everything. Super simple that way. And yeah, I could certainly make the setup I'm running stronger by spending spending actual skill points, but that takes time, and I think I've hit like the high points basically, the damage reduction, maxing out the skills I'm using, maxing out the passives that matter the most on those skills. And so after that, it's just it's a lot of fine tuning, like relatively minor stuff. I mean, I could spend all of my skill points combined, and it wouldn't like double my damage or anything. So it's not a huge difference at this point, because the core of the build is super simple. See, what level am I? 88. It's getting close. I think like a 3K kill streak at this point is like 7 levels or so. That's like a very rough estimate. So once I get to like 94 or so, I could let my kill streak expire and I'd be level 100. But I'd also like to get my mastery to 100. Yeah, it'd be faster to level mastery a different way though. So yeah, I'll just try to get to level 100 off of the kill streak and the killing I do. Ooh, I almost clicked that. No good. Aww. Yeah, I guess I'll get to like 94 and then let the kill streak drop, and it'll make me level 100 and then some. But yeah, you can see from that like I'll have close to like a 3,500 kill streak, and it's still not going to get me. It's only going to get me like 6 or 7 levels. So the kill streak part isn't a super big deal. If you want to try this and also spend all your skill points and look at the gear that drops on the ground and stuff, the kill streak part doesn't make a huge difference in terms of time. I think my materials are actually really low. I might have to farm more I might have to farm more materials just to get my like level 100 gear tweaked exactly the way I want to. Oh, I can totally stop now. Yeah, this will get me, see I'm at mastery 82, this should get me to like mastery 95 or something. I'll easily hit level 100 off of the kill streak. Yeah, it took me, okay, it gave me 11 mastery. That's that.